Today is the 13th day of the Omer, which is 1 week and 6 days. As we continue to count the 49 days towards that day of the Kabbalat Torah, of Matan Torah, when we receive the Torah on Har Sinai. But each day we focus on a certain quality of spirituality, and today it's under the heading of Yesod, shebagevurah. This whole week of the second week of the Omer is under the heading of Gvurah, which means strength, power, discipline, the ability to take on challenges and to overcome temptations, to overcome desires that are inappropriate. That's the idea of Gvurah. However, today we focus on the nuance within Gvurah of Yesod. What is Yesod? Yesod in Hebrew translates as foundation. Foundation is also related to the concept of connecting, of connectivity. Just like a foundation of the building connects the building to the ground and makes that connection, that's also Yesod, has to do with connecting. So just as we use the ability that Hashem gave us to overcome challenges, to have the strength and the power to take on and the initiative to take on projects, or to overcome the temptations, or to fight the war against an enemy, whether it's the enemy on the outside, that we can see sometimes a situation which is an enemy, quote unquote, that we fight against. There is also an enemy on the inside sometimes, which could be like anger, temptations to do wrong, all sorts of things that Yetzer Hara pushes us towards it. So that's coming from the outside. There is also a war to fight, and Hashem gave us the ability and the power in this aspect of Gvurah that we can use to overcome that. But as we involved in those kind of aspects of overcoming and using power and strength, we today focus on a nuance of Yesod, of connecting, to not lose sight of the aspect of connecting, whether it's connecting with Hashem, with Kedusha, or connecting with others. As we use our ability to overcome our strength and power, we have to always be very sensitive to stay connected to others, to accept the way others are, to embrace certain situations, to have the idea that you can connect while at the same time have the power, the strength, and the discipline to get things accomplished. That's the idea of Yesod shebagevurah. One example that comes into play in terms of connecting is with a spouse. There are two universes, two people, even a man and a woman, have different perspective on things. But while each of them has the ability to overcome situations and to use strength, each of them should also think about the concept of connecting, of coming together, of using that aspect to come together and to unite. That's the aspect of Yesod. And today, the 13th day of the Omer is Yesod shebagevurah, as we have the nuance and the aspect of connecting, while at the same time thinking about this whole week, about the strength and power and discipline to overcome and to take the initiative to do projects and that type of thing. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen, and Shabbat Shalom.